swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Roadrunners will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers offense will start this game off with the football. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic.
And the defense, Dave, got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Jones wants to throw it. Bring in the heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So UTSA's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, you've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Finds the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
The offense changing the play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Touchdown, Roadrunners. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
He gets it in there for the two-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Jones to throw. Got the quick pass. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Oh, on a play, it's intercepted. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. That's caught. It's Reese. Trying to take it back.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Jones wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Miles. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Husker!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to
fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Jones to throw. That's caught. It's Maddox. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Here comes the heat. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UTSA.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake. Lost one deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Jones wants to throw it. It's caught. Quick spin on the run. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Miles. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Huskers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away. Nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. Using the quick game. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he added the extra point. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He wants to start this drive with a pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Hauls it in. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got a man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
He'll let it go to the left. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Jones to throw. Gonna take a shot. Grabs it inside the 15. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Unleashes it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're working that left side. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. Finds a little space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The Roadrunners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Swings it out to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. And the Roadrunners come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it along the sideline. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Roadrunners will line it up on 1st and 10. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. So it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Safe completion on the screen. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun. Unleashes to the end zone. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. And the Huskers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Huskers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might already knock them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
And I like where the quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Inside the 10-yard line and shoved out of bounds at the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Lets it fly. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
And This QB's had some success, man, throwing the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. Quick strike complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. They want to see if they can score the deuce. Looking to throw. A methodical drive that they finish off. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Jones wants to throw it. Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got his man to the left. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's first and goal at the 9. He'll do it himself. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. He wants it all. Touchdown, Husker! Quick strike through the air for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do?
He lofts one down the sideline. Grabs it inside the 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He's going for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UTSA.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll go back to the ground. Spins away from the defense. At the 20, he's got space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Huskers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Jones to throw. Got his man quickly. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Defense in press coverage. Goes to the option. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Gets the back moving. Maybe a double pass. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, this is a guy at running back who can make plays taking handoffs and also catching the ball. They're trying to get him involved there on the swing pass, but the defense able to make the stop.
Floats it out in space. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to...
Oh, it's a fumble. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be changing the route. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete to the right. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. To the air on first down. Flips it out on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up. second down, he'll throw it. And that's a live ball behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
The offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Fit it in the window for the score. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Hardy. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to throw again. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Jones wants to throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Back up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man out of the backfield. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. And the Roadrunners want to move quickly.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really shown you he can do all things on the football field.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll go right back to him. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The offense staying out there. It's been a 50-50 proposition on 4th down. They're 2 for 4. Off the RPO. Throw right, looking for the change. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Fights off a defender.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking downfield on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Third down and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. He's looking to throw. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches that Matt.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Touchdown, Husker! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find him, and they produce like this, you keep finding him.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Fires left. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
On 4th down, going to the air. Gets drilled as he releases it. The ball just trickles to the ground.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Jones to throw. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.